This is my opinion video on the top 10 roller coasters in the world. So, please do not get angry about the list, but feel free to comment below your opinions. So, without further ado, let's start with some honorable mentions. I listed 5 coasters I considered for the list but just didn't make it. The first is Leviathan, and the reason I didn't put it in the top 10 is due to its length. Compared to the other Gigas, it is very short from drop to brakes. Next is Nitro, a ride many people hate, and some love. When I rode this, I found the airtime to not be very intense, and the whole ride to be very gentle. While it does make for a fun ride, rides like Intimidator 305 outdo this by far through intensity. Outlaw Run seems to be a very good RMC, however the drop seems not very long and it is overall very short, just like a lot of RMCs, other than some like New Texas Giant. Iron Rattler had the same issue. Length. I seemed pretty slow moving atop the wall and wasn't very long at all. The last runner-up some people consider to be the best B&M Hyper. However, I found the view and scenery to be a huge issue. The parking lot view very much takes away from the ride, as opposed to rides like Nitro, where scenery looks great and makes the ride better. But anyways, I like these rides very much and they are all very good. But these top 10 are only the best of the best. So, let's start with number 10. The Voyage, at Holiday World. Enthusiasts rave about its airtime and length, and often consider it the best wooden roller coaster in the world. This ride is very good and is world class. At number 9 is Apollo's Chariot. That second drop, using the terrain, looks to be amazing. The airtime looks phenomenal and everything about this ride looks great. The 8th best roller coaster in North America is Lightning Rod, in my opinion the best RMC. The launch is great and so is the airtime. The ride is great statistic-wise and has many fun inversions. However, it is not ranked higher due to often downtime. At 7 is the first Giga appearing on the list, Intimidator 305. This ride is very intense, oftentimes causing riders to black out. The airtime is subpar compared to some rides on this list, but it still is strong in that category. Its pure speed makes more an extremely intense ride. Number 6 is Diamondback, a ride I find to be the best B&M Hyper. The ride is all around great. Height, speed, length, airtime, you name it. It is a top-tier roller coaster and should be a must-ride for all enthusiasts. Now on to the top 5, where the last wooden coaster kicks it off. El Toro. The drop is insane and the ride and multiple airtime moments. You will find yourself out of your seat on those monster hills, and due to the long train, you can get good airtime in the back. Number 4 is a ride not too great on stats but all around a great adrenaline rush, Maverick. This ride has a launch to start things up and goes through multiple, fast-paced elements, with arguably the best airtime of any roller coaster out there. The ride is very intense and has many cool elements. Now on to the top 3, starting with the best roller coaster in the Six Flags chain, Superman. The ride, at Six Flags New England. This ride has great airtime, speed, and one of the best drops out there. The only problem is the new restraints hurt badly, and that kind of takes away from the ride. But, if you have the old restraints, this ride has the best airtime of almost any coaster in the world, as well as being very good with intensity and length. In second place in Millennium Force, the best ride at Cedar Point. The ride is very tall, fast, intense, and is decently strong in airtime. The ride is very good and it seems to be very close to the best roller coaster in North America, maybe even the world. First place goes to the newest Giga, Fury 325. This ride has world-class airtime, height, speed, and intensity. The ride is glossy smooth and is extremely fun, while sending you at speed of up to 95 mph. The height makes it the tallest Giga in the world. Thanks for watching and please subscribe.